Thanks for joining us at the Glasser Institute. We're going to tell you a little bit about reality therapy today. Luckily, we're able to visit with a couple of clients who let us in on their sessions, Natalia, Violet, and Debbie. And their talented therapist, Victoria, will be helping them through their issues. My name's Miss Sophie Shields. I'll be helping you understand a little bit more. Here at the Glasser Institute, we believe that when people are feeling bad, it means that they're not connecting and that they're not meeting their 5 basic needs. These clients are going to be examples of not meeting those needs: love and belonging, power and achievement, survival, fun, and also freedom. Here we believe in choice theory, that behavior is chosen. That's a big deal here. We don't believe in diagnosis. The DSM is to be used for insurance purposes only. We want to build insurances and take care of our clients and get them choosing better behaviors. We don't believe in medicating our clients as well. Our therapists emphasize choice. They reject transference and countertransference. Their saying is, you are you and I am I, nothing else. They keep therapy in the present. They avoid focusing on symptoms. In addition, they want to challenge their clients to move beyond who they are. And they're going to teach them the most important thing: how to connect in relationships. Now, let us begin.
Hi,
Hi!
I'm Natalia.
Natalia, so good to meet you. Thank you so much for coming. I'm Victoria. Please have a seat. I just wanted to kind of tell you a little bit about me, being that this is our first session. I am in my private practice here for about 8 years now, and I'm educated at the University of Phoenix, have my degree in marriage and family therapy, and I did my undergraduate in New York at SUNY Stony Brook, and I've been practicing for quite some time, so just kind of want to give you a little background. Just also wanted to let you know that we're going to be talking about a lot of things over the course of our session, so anything that you say to me is completely confidential, unless, of course, it's something where you say that you're going to be hurting yourself or someone else, or if there's a child or elderly person being harmed. Okay?
Thanks.
Okay, good. So what brings you in to see me today?
Well, I moved here about 6 months ago, and I came out here for a job, and I just had such a hard time making friends and just keeping good relationships with them.
Okay.
I don't know, it's just been so frustrating. I've had lots of, become friends with people, and then they turn on me, and it just goes downhill really quickly.
Okay.
And I've even dated a few guys, and they're from work, and they just become jerks, like right off the bat. I don't even know
Okay.
what.
Let me ask you, what is it that you want? What is it that you're looking for?
I'm looking for friends, just some people who really know me and understand me, and I can spend time with and feel like it's a good thing that I moved out here,
Okay.
Like it's not something that I'm just lonely all the time. And
Okay.
connection, I think, I need
Looking for
connection.
connection. Now let's think. What are the things that you're doing right now in your life to make those connections, to make those friendships, to be not lonely?
Well, I work all the time, but sometimes we'll go out after work,
Okay.
and we'll go, get a couple drinks and just hang out and meet a few people out there too. Mostly I'm with people from work, and that's fun for a while, but it's just, and then I've gone out with a few guys, and that's fun at the time, but then
Right.
it just doesn't pan out, it doesn't end up working out.
Okay. So it's not working out.
It's not, no.
Okay. So going out with guys from work and hanging out with friends from work seems to not be working out to fulfill your need for friendship and relationships in your life.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So what else can we do? Where else can you go to find friendships and friends? Is there maybe another outlet besides work that may be more beneficial for you?
Maybe. I don't know, I think all I've really tried is going out, I need to probably branch out and meet different types of people in different areas
I agree.
other than work, probably.
So let's do this, Natalia. We don't have too much more time today, but next session, we're gonna sit down and we're gonna make a plan. It's gonna be simple, it's gonna be easy to understand, it's gonna be easy to actually do in your life. And we're going to plan out places that you can go to meet people, and we're gonna evaluate it each session, and we're gonna see how you're doing in this progress, so that we can eventually, by the end of our sessions, be able to fulfill that major want that I hear you talking about, which is friendships and relationships. How does that sound to you?
That would be great.
Okay, good. Well, I will see you next Tuesday.
Okay.
Same time, and I look forward to it.
Great.
Okay,
Thank
good.
you
It was so
so
good to
much.
meet you again.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, bye-bye.
Action.
Let's take a look at what just happened in our session. Victoria and Natalia got to know each other a little bit. We want to point out a few key concepts. The first one being that our therapist, Victoria, was not looking for a diagnosis. She was not concerned with what criteria fit for the DSM. And the second thing is, she carried out the WDEP perfectly. The first question she asked, what do you want? The next, what are you doing to get that? What are you currently doing? And is it helping the evaluation part of our experiment? And lastly, what else can you do? And developing a plan. She ended the session plan oriented. So now let's take a look at what Violet and Victoria come up with. Hey Violet, how's it going? So. We were doing so good. I was really happy with last session. You're working through your plan,
Right.
and I'm seeing that you're not happy. What's going on?
Well, I'm just a little bit frustrated right now with work. I was doing so well with work, and everything just seemed to be fitting perfectly right now in my life as far as my career. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, my boss gets promoted. You know, my female boss, I work well with females, and she gets promoted, and then they bring in this guy that just throws everything off, and he's just a totalitarian. I mean, like, he's just like all over the place. He's on me. I feel like I can't work with him, and I don't know. It's the worst case scenario right now.
Okay. So we were working through your plan. We're doing really good. Your boss gets promoted, and now you have a male boss. Okay. We've talked about some of the issues that you have because of your dad in the past with males, and I understand that. But let's be real here, okay? Just because you have a male boss now, it's not the end of the world. And we're gonna work through this just like we've worked through everything else, right?
I hope so.
Right?
Right.
Okay. So what can we do? Go back to your plan.
I guess I can, I don't know, you know, like separate him from the thought of my dad, because my dad just keeps coming in my head every single time somebody tries to tell me to do something, and then they're a male figure, you know, like.
Okay, good.
So I can separate that thought, you know, but it's really hard because there's a lot of, you know, little characteristics that my boss has that I'm so used to, you know. It just brings back
We have to
memories.
go back to, what do you want? What do you want?
I want to be able to feel comfortable working with males and females, and also not having to think about, like, you know, them always attacking me, because I feel like it's something about me, you know. They're always on me because of, I don't know.
Is that your perception? Or is that what's happening at work? Be honest with me.
I know it's my perception.
Okay.
I know that. I know that now, you know, after the last few weeks.
You are a good employee, yes?
Yes,
You know that you are.
I know that I am.
And your ultimate want is to do well at work,
Yes,
going back to your plan, right?
yes.
Okay, so even though there's been a switch in the management there, I know that you can get through this. Like you said, you have to separate it, and just keep going back to your plan. It's simple, it's easy to to work out, and you know what you know what you need to do.
I do.
Okay, so let's work through this over the next week,
Okay.
and when we meet again on next Wednesday, I want you to tell me 3 things that you've done that you know were, in congruence with your plan
Okay.
and are helping to your ultimate goal of what you